What is going on? Man, I despise these like 3 month hiatuses. I've been wanting to come back to you all. But divine timing works how it's supposed to work. So, yeah, I'm not gonna dilly dally around. We're gonna get into this reading. I spent my time before the video getting prepared. So, let's get this, man. We've got our two brand new beautiful decks, along with a deck that is not as new, but like haven't really gotten in tune with it. But the messages coming through have been great already. So, um, yeah. Sorry, I gotta get comfortable. But anyways, as you can see on your screen here, whoa, we've got our Starseed Oracle. We've got our Beyond Lumeria guidebook, which is also an Oracle deck. And then we have our Tarot Grand Lux, which is obviously a tarot deck. Let me make sure we are good. You all know I like to sit in the dark, but hopefully this lighting up here, yeah, that's pretty good, right? Whatever. Let's get to this. There's been a lot coming up today. Also, in case you don't know, I do intuitive readings. There's been a lot popping up today about old paradigms, old mindsets, and some of those things keeping you stuck. So the old mindsets that are telling you that you can't do this, or you fear success, you fear failure, you're not good enough. The old belief systems that kept you stuck in the past type of thing. I suppose I should talk to this camera. Let's see. 222 when I said that, so let's get it. It doesn't matter about me right now. The point is, no, but on a serious note, so there's been a lot talking about, essentially the premise comes down to, in order to reach success, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So stepping into the unknown, they say fear is false evidence appearing real. So letting these old blockages keep your new light stuck. So you have elevated, you've been doing work, you've been geared towards your path, whether violently thrown on your path, or you've been doing enough work to raise your vibration that you've naturally found your path, which is of course how you found this video. It's honoring that energy enough to not let what you tried before, I did that 3 years ago, I did that 5 years ago, I did that, confirmation, baby. But this whole thing of I did that 3 years ago, it didn't work out for me. I did that 5 years ago, it didn't work out for me. I don't care if it was 2 months. You understand? This is a new energy. This is a new you. Else you wouldn't be here right now. So instead of focusing on what it used to be, what it could have been, why this didn't happen, or how the things played out that made you feel like this is not for me, it's time to allow your new self and tap into your intuition of that new self and get to a place where these things can happen, or where you're allowing these things to happen for you now. A lot of times we get in our minds and it's like, well, I see people doing this, but how the hell do I do it? Or there's no way I could do that, or who would pick me to do that when there's all these other people out here? But there is something special about you. Legitimately, like, You were placed here for a reason. They say you have a 1 in 700 trillion chance of being born. And I know I've said that countless times on this channel. But this is new energy. I may just delete everything off of this channel and keep the new messages on. But the point is that out of that 1 in 700 trillion chance, you arrived. And you're still walking here now. A lot of people lost their opportunity yesterday. A lot of people lost their opportunity, 30 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, whatever it is. So it's like, in these instances, trying to get this right, first live in a while. But in these instances, right, you're still walking this earth. You still have a chance. Your story's not over. You can still rewrite that chapter. You can start tonight. Tonight you can start. You understand? Who you used to be does not define who you will be. I'm going to say that again. Who you used to be does not define who you will be. So instead of focusing on your old self and the energy that was surrounding that old self, the place you were in where you had to make certain decisions or defend yourself, instead of focusing on that, focus on the you that is now, or the you that's trying to come through, but you're so resistant. You keep holding on to those old paradigms as if they're going to save you. It's done. That chapter is done. It doesn't mean that situation can't come back around. It doesn't mean that you can't have all that you hope and wish and want and dream about. But that chapter from before is no longer relevant to what we're doing now. Your experiences lead to your perceptions. And your perceptions are what create your reality. But many people are getting stuck in the experience instead of learning the lesson and focusing on the lesson of that experience. You did what you had to do back then. You had the tools that you had back then. But now that your toolbox has sharpened even more, this is not the time to be trying to create or run your life from who you used to be back then, because that is not you now. Else you wouldn't be here. So let us get into this reading. And what else are we doing? I feel like pulling an oracle card first after that. Let me get us back on the screen. Yeah, perfecto. Okay. Oh, see, right when man, that's beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Right when I was checking to see if there was somebody popped up. So welcome. Matter of fact, let me make sure that you can even hear me, because I forgot to do that in the beginning. Hold on. People. I prepared everything else except for this. Oh shit. That looks cool. My face looks cool. But can you hear me though? Yeah. Good shit. Okay. 1122. We got the master numbers in here. You know what I'm saying? We doing this work. So let's get this. All right. Boom. I was trying to avoid all these long intros and things, but sometimes it's just how things work out. So, man, I feel really weird about being on camera today, but we're going to fight through this. I don't know. I feel like I should have my head covered too, but we're not doing all that right now. All right, so this is the new deck, one of the new decks. New setup, new format. Change the studio around, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the loyal ones. These are very hard to shuffle. Just gotta break things in, you know what I'm saying? Right, so I forgot the title of this, but I was told that it's on the top. So we gonna see. Number 39. My phone battery was just 39. Those of you that have been around know that numerology is very important to me. Synchronicity is as well. 39 is also stemming from my own personal numbers. So, all right. Oh shit. Well, look at that. The very last one. So what we got happening here? We've got. Well, first this was the first one. Let's do that. Sorry, I gotta get used to this new camera shit. All right. The Ancient Future, number 39. Isn't that a fucking beautiful card, yo? Let me move myself out the way. Hold on. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Put this up here. There we go. It's doing too much going back and forth. All right. Fucking beautiful card here. So I'll read that. Ancient Future. And then, did I lose the other one by doing that? No, it's right here. Boom, bow. Mount Shasta. Shasta. Yeah. All right, let's see what we talking about. And that is a number 37. Number 37. Up in this piece. All right. I don't know. I've been in a very intense hyper mood today. Oh, look. 37 and 39. That's beautiful. Right. 2 away. 2 is all about balance and harmony. Let's get into this shit. I'll read the first one first. 103. All right. 39. Our Ancient Future. Wisdom from indigenous peoples. Ancestors holding the keys for the future. Ancient remembering. Bloodlines. King's lineage. Let's get it. How the past affects the future. A time to step up. Timeless power symbols. Activations for powerful shifts. Right now, the legends of the Lemurian civilization feel important, as the wisdom from this ancient time is relevant. The fall of Lemuria alerts us to the possibility that humanity may face if we live without respect for the earth. To the possibility that humanity may face, if we live without respect for the earth. An ancient remembering is emerging. Many of the seed crystals and knowledge they are imbued with are becoming unearthed. All those who can see a better future are not just dreaming. Their hearts and minds are hearkening to the core of earth-based traditions to bring through knowledge that will help shift this paradigm into balance. Number 2, baby. It is said that the Lemurians who survived the fall traveled the planet and ended up in the places where inspiring indigenous knowledge far outweighs what Western minds have come to prioritize. Now that's a tangent I could go on for a while, but we'll get back to this. The ancient Egyptians, Mayans, Inca, Tibetans, Maoris, indigenous Australians, and Hopi are examples, or Hopi, These ancient knowledge keepers of earth and ethers have been holding the key for a new world. We are being called back to our roots to acknowledge the infinite wisdom available when we drop to our knees in humble receptivity. To move gracefully forward, we must first stand in our power for the places, ethics, and conservation of what matters most. When we heal ourselves, we often heal our ancestors also. As illuminated beings ready to make a change in the collective consciousness, we can sometimes take on what seems like more than our fair share of karma. We may be clearing some of the wounds from our ancestors. With this in mind, we can ease through the waves, allowing guidance and empowered perspective to lead us to the greatest good. Divinatory meeting. This card is imbued with activations for a new paradigm. You are now being showered with blessings in preparation for a transformation. It may be turbulent at times, but you will grow and heal through the coming journey. Partake in activities that help you drop into a meditative state as often as possible. Use clearing tools to raise your vibration and don't get caught up on the destination. Focus on the journey and experience. You can navigate a situation you have no experience with by being truly present. Integrity and intuition will be your guide. We were talking about intuition. Man, I cannot speak today. High Times Radio, that's another part of it. Your boy is high. But the point is, I'm up in these other dimensions and shit, all right? So, but on some real shit, though, we were talking about intuition just now. So, I am using mine right now to bring these messages to you from your source or whoever is walking with you. All right, let's get to it. Mount Shasta. Right on. Shasta for those of you out there. Maybe you want to research it. I don't know. Your origins. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I totally forgot. Here you go. Boom. See, fucking Blueprint. Y'all be talking about, like, this the Matrix and shit. If it's really Matrix, why y'all don't break free? The fuck? Another conversation for another day. Let's get back to it. Mount Shasta. Your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you are. Let me start over. Your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you are. Star beings, sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena. I'm all about that, baby. Intuitive messages. Come on, man. I can't make this shit up, boy. Tell me. I did not make that up. Pause it if you have to. Anyways. I'm having fun with y'all, man. Anyways. Intuitive messages and downloads. Dreams and visions. That's another thing. I've been talking to a lot of people lately about dream journals and that sort of thing. You know, maybe keep some notebooks. You know what I mean? Some little empty notebooks and shit. And keep that near your bed. Or in an easily accessible space. You know what I mean? With a pen that works. Pencil is terrible to write these kind of things in. It's just unreliable. Well, I guess you could say a pen is unreliable. I don't know. It's just something about the ink flow on a piece of paper that makes all the difference in the world. And if you can't do that, then, you know, use your phone voice memos or something. And start to try to remember as much as you can about your dreams before. If you have one that's particularly vivid or jarring, you know, maybe write it down and start to analyze some of the meanings that your subconscious mind is trying to communicate to you. Right. Because your subconscious mind, it learns from symbols, trauma, and repetition. And it also is 97% of your brain. And it controls your waking dreams, meaning the dreams you're going for. And also your nightly dreams when your head is on your pillow. All right, so back to what we talking about, though. Aware that their entire continent would be destroyed, the Lemurians traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta has a profound connection with the Lemurian people, as it was one place they journeyed. There are many tales of multidimensional beings living inside the mountain, and sightings of all kinds of unusual phenomenon there. When I received the intuitive message that I would be writing and delving more deeply into the emerging theme of these cards, I had a strong vision to visit this mountain and channel a painting on it. After a range of synchronicities, I found myself there. The ambience of this magical place cannot be denied. Ambiance for some of you, but it says ambience. Of these magical places cannot be denied, and the image you see on this card is what came through. Mount Shasta also seems to have a connection to star beings and portals to multiple worlds and parallel realities. On arrival at Mount Shasta town, I was involved in a Pleiadian channeling circle where I had a vision of the stars communicating with the mountain through light code, and interconnected glowing grid lines lay over the entire earth, like the ley lines. Check those out. I have experienced these luminescent grid lines before. I have been told I can put my hand into them and connect my healing light with all the other lights doing their work across the planet, like the Akashic Records. During my time at Mount Shasta, I came to understand there have been many UFO sightings there, and realized how connected the Lumerians were to star beings. Yo, speaking of UFOs, y'all gotta check out this show called Project Blue Book. It's based off of some real shit that happened here in the United States regarding UFOs. The Air Force was investigating. Y'all gotta go check this show out, for real. See, maybe that was the whole message right there. Anyways, see, look, the next page after all this is new blueprints. You see, we were talking about shifting old paradigms, right? Boom. Hey, we got 2 people now. Shit. Oh, 3. Look at y'all coming in here, boy. That's what's up. Leave a little comment or something if you want. It should pop up on here, but I kind of rearranged everything, so whatever. We get back to that. Back to what we were saying. Yeah. Further research revealed several accounts of Lumerians being of mixed origins from throughout the universe. This place holds many stories, and I had my insights, but it felt right to keep the imagery for this card simple. I felt as if what was depicted spoke beyond the mind. I was quite perplexed at what was depicted. I was quite perplexed at what the meaning of this card would be. I knew Mount Shasta would be an important card in the deck, but I didn't realize how significant it would be until the following was revealed. I planned to include symbols on the 10 chakra cards that would activate the chakras, but I wasn't sure how. That's another thing. A lot of y'all focus on the 7 chakras and don't realize the 12 chakras, the 72 chakras. Some people say 192. But the point is, the 12 bare minimum is what you should know. So earlier, before I started this recording, the Earth Chakra card came out. About getting grounded and that sort of thing. But that's going to be very important right now as well. And as much information as YouTube University has, there's very few sources on the 10 and the 12 chakras, which means that that's definitely something you should be looking into. The best information is hidden. So for some of you out there, or one of you out there, that is definitely a message. Back to this though. Right, the creation of these cards has been a profound unfolding, and when I sought guidance, I received the message that the chakra activation codes were in this Mount Shasta painting, which is right here for the people that came in late. You feel me? You see that? All right. Right, chakra activation codes. There was a symbol for each of the chakras, and you can find them on the bottom left-hand side of the chakra cards. This image is the seed crystal that this whole deck is based around. Divinatory meeting. This card is about origins. It is time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow you greater insight into your traits, your strengths, and challenges. Perhaps you have a Lumerian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places you feel attracted to. I feel like one of you just saw like a sacred place you want to check out. I've been going through my photos and shit to get them organized, and I came across some spots I've been. Yeah, one in Atlanta specifically. But they may have an intuitive message for you. So the same way that this person went and got these messages, and matter of fact made this whole deck based off of a sacred place, that may be the grounding that you need right now. When we're talking about the earth chakra, we're talking about grounding, we're talking about intuition, balance. Man, we've spoken about a lot already. I don't even know how long. It's only been 24 minutes. You see me? So, cool. We already getting that shit. Let's see. That was both of them, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I feel like we should go in deeper with something else. But matter of fact, let me see if the star seed. So since we were already talking about star beings, let's see if the star seed oracle will clarify any more of that for us. Yeah. Let's just do that. Like I said, these are two brand new decks. I haven't used them before. I know some of y'all like to see people shuffle as if somebody gonna sit here and like try to fool you or whatever, but it is a little difficult to shuffle just because of the newness of the deck. Right. I feel like there's a question or something. But if you got a question, just drop it in the fucking comments or chat or whatever. Yeah. Let's see if we get any more clarifying messages. How can these people go forward? You know what I'm saying? We know it's the old paradigms keeping you stuck. Like, for instance, a thing that's been happening for me, I'm not about to turn on the lights and shit, but I have dropped significantly. It doesn't look like it in this chair, but I've dropped a lot of weight, like a significant amount of weight. Like, my pants and my belt don't even like fit anymore. A lot of shirts, like this shirt could fit like me and somebody else in it now type shit. I didn't get up for that. It just was uncomfortable. But I see it in like my jaw and my face and all that. But why I bring that whole thing up is like, there's times where I told somebody the other day, I was like, I still think with my fat brain, like, meaning like the self-confidence, or sometimes like you'll look in the mirror. Like, well, first off, I don't recognize myself when I look in the mirror sometimes. But beyond that, it's kind of like when you're bigger, you always go out in clothes and you try to like hide your body. So being able to like wear a t-shirt that's baggy now, or that could fit two people in it now, is like, even that feels weird because you feel like, oh, I have to shy away, or I can't show parts of me, or whatever it is. Or, you know, I'll sit up there and be like, oh, I can't eat that type of shit because I used to be somewhere else. But it's like you can enjoy things every once in a while. You can enjoy things in moderation. So it's just kind of this whole thing of like being stuck in your old mindset. So like looking in the mirror, not feeling the best about yourself, even though now you look a lot better, or you feel a lot better, or protrude more confidence now off of your new body or your new self. So that's like a little example, but the principle still applies. I've been hearing a lot of people say, when you kind of ask them what's stopping them from going towards what they want, they tend to bring up something from the past, like, well, I tried that before, or I did this, and it's like, but that was then. This is now. Same thing with your relationships, your family, friend relationships, your whatever kind of relationships, business partnerships. Now, sometimes, you get screwed over in business. You might not want to go back to that person. But there's a lot of times where, what used to be true is no longer true. Or perhaps the people in the situation have changed, type of thing. So, yeah. Man, I'm not getting any cards coming out from here. So, perhaps we don't have a clarifier. Maybe I clarified already. Oh, shit. Okay. Right when I said it, baby. That's how we do. Oh. Fuck. I don't think I'm supposed to take all of these, though. But, one was up. When I just talked about relationships, it says, Star Family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. Oh, now that goes back to some shit someone I was talking to earlier, and just kind of the different things essentially, I'm not gonna put their business out there. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, some spirit animals and cards came in the mix, and essentially is like allowing cooperation. Allowing those around you to help you, even if you feel like you're a lone soldier. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, yeah, I'm kind of part of the pack, lone wolf shit, but at the same time, I'm on my own lone wolf shit. So lone wolves actually have packs. It's just that's a different subject for another day. But the point is that feeling this whole thing of you and only you got you, and you and only you can get you through. And though yes, you are responsible for your own healing and your own motivation and these types of things, just merely talking to other people could give you new perspectives or new resources that you didn't have access to before. Or they might show you something that, like, oh damn, I didn't even see that I could go about this in that way, type of thing. So sometimes letting in, those people around you that care enough about you, to stay in your life or to connect with you, in the astral realm type of thing. Allow those people, cooperate with those people, Also, creativity has been popping up a hell of a lot today. Shaking up paradigms, all of that. All right, so let's see. Star family. Let's see what's good with this. Shit. Star family. 108, number 9, baby. That's what's up. All right. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Oh, a gathering of souls who broke away from one. I think they're trying to say one another, but whatever. From one other to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. As I said, you wouldn't be here if not for your higher vibration and for a reason tonight. So, or today, whatever, whenever you're watching this. It's night for me. You know that someone is a part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror, because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who's part of your soul family, your star family, or you're about to. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call upon them for support? That's fucking dope. I like that. All right. It's neither one of these, they say. So, boom. We were just talking about ancient future and your other type of family, connecting with the ancestors, which is wildly important. And now we're talking about star families, the ethereal realm, and connecting and all of that. So, I mean, look, it's a similar theme for today. The things are popping up. Actually, let me keep this on here. A lot of this stuff is popping up, staying up type of shit. All right. Yeah, I got y'all. Don't worry. I got you. I saw that after I started, I made a comment about having the tarot on two different cameras and blah blah blah. I started seeing people start to do that. Trendsetter shit. All right, let's get it. Sorry if you're wearing AirPods. That probably hurt your ear, but it's all good. Clap for positive energy. Or it's a clear negative energy, I should say. That's probably where that song, If You're Happy and You Know It, comes from. You know what I'm saying? You never thought about that, huh? Man. Being on camera is a task today. I don't understand. Anyways, High Times Spirituality Radio. I got y'all, man. It's just taking a little bit tonight. And you. Whoa. All right. We starting to get there. Boom, bow. How you like me now? Whoa. All right. I picked this one up just like that, so we just gonna flip it over just like that. We got this one as well. Like I said, we're on new decks and shit, so I don't even know if this one does reversals or not, but I guess we gonna find out together, because quite a few of these came out in reverse. I'm gonna put this over here. Y'all have seen that already. I'll bring it back out in a minute. Yeah, we'll bring back out the other shit in a minute. That's okay. There we go. Because y'all got to be able to see these. All right. We got a King of Coins. We've got an 8 of Wands. We got a 5 of Cups. We got a 4 of Wands. Yeah. I know y'all see that. For all y'all Virgo or perfectionist types, y'all gonna get over this little crooked shit right here, boy. Alright. I did my best. Alright. I don't operate in that energy. Oh. Let's see what else. I think these might be the cards, though. I think we gonna read through these. And then, because this wasn't even about to be no hour-long thing, but y'all know I could go for 3 hours, 5 hours, 11. Shit. Alright, I think this is enough cards now. I'm hearing that that's enough. We got these 3 that just fell out. I think it is this card, definitely. And maybe this one. I don't know. I'll put it back. Oh, shit. Look what we got. That shit is beautiful, too. Look at it. Look at it. Come on now. Are y'all serious? Look at that artwork. Are y'all serious right now? Psh, can't do it like me. Bitch can't do it like me. Bitch can't do it like me. Judgment card in the left hand. I didn't even realize that. Okay, baby. I got you. Calm down. Some of y'all out here trying to micromanage my damn live stream. Alright, let's see here. I'll put me up there. Okay. And then this one was a maybe, so I guess I'll just leave that there for now. Man. Why does she look so sad? She look heartbroken. Like something's falling out of her grasp. Or like deeply remorseful. We were just talking about loss, right? But 5 is about change. It is about creativity. And we do have the world card here. Right below it, actually. And this right here looks celebratory. You know, this Four of Wands, it look like, I don't know if y'all can see these people. It almost like they're getting married or something, like some sort of union. They look very happy underneath that bedazzled, what do you call those things? Pavilions or whatever. So, whatever. Let's get into this. Let's see what we got. What we got. All right. Where are we starting? Whatever. We're going to start with wherever the fuck we coming into first. I see wands first, so we're going to get into the wands. I'll start here. All right. Four wands. The natural canopy. Okay, so they say canopy. The natural canopy of four wands and a decorative pavilion provide a perfect setting for celebration, a marriage possibly, or some announcement of positive news. That's beautiful. Boom. Let's see. Our Five of Cups in this deck. Boom. Five of Cups. I have chosen to tone down the emotion of this deck from that of previous decks. In the Grand Lux Tarot, this card is not one of despair, but rather of somber and quiet reflection. The lone figure, without distraction, takes the opportunity of her isolation to consider and evaluate different perspectives, consequences, opportunities, choice of action. My daughter is the model here, and that choice was quite deliberate and appropriate. Birthing new realities through reflection, intuition. We talked about opportunities. I do not know why this will not focus. I think it's because it needs stability. Shit, there was another part though. Oh yeah, different perspectives, opportunities, so on and so forth. I don't know, man. Y'all see the card. Y'all get it. I showed it to you earlier because her look definitely stood out. All right. Next, Eight of Wands. I almost said that wrong. Eight of Wands. There's nothing wrong in the universe. Let's get it. The Eight of Wands represents putting ideas into action. Yo, I took a fucking spiritual bath earlier today, and that was the first thing on my mind was action. So you wash down if you don't have even if you do have a bathtub, when you take your spiritual baths as High Priestess, Aset, Ra, Amen, talked about, you wash down what you don't want and you bring up what you do want. All in one direction, across all around your body. So obviously you clean your space first, then you clean your body, then you do your spiritual bath. So you should have already showered and done all of that. Then you do your salt. Today I didn't use salt, or your Florida water and your fucking mixture, your oils. And then you go, down, up, however you are called. But let's get into it. All right. So where are we at? Yeah, represents putting ideas into action. This involves consolidated initiative, activity, and effort. As compared to the lateral perspective in the RWS, I have used a more dramatic front view of the wands to indicate their flight and to emphasize the idea of motion. Another thing that had came up earlier, objects in motion stay in motion, inertia. Y'all love Nipsey Hussle. He put that shit in a rhyme before. So you want to talk about action, that brother could really take action. Man, I'm still getting used to this camera stuff, so sorry. I moved everything around. But y'all see, even at different angles and different lighting, this massive burst of light in the front. And all the growth on the trees and things too. So, man, I might have to manual focus. It's okay. Y'all can see the fucking card right here. Pause the video, zoom in. Alright. Unless you're on a laptop, I guess. King of Coins. This has got to be good. Right? This has got to be good. Come on, man. I can't even find the coins. That's cups. This is swords. Or he doesn't want to be read yet. There we go. I wasn't going deep enough. All right. Matter of fact, page 54. He's the last card. Number 9. Let's get it. The last, number 8, we had the 5 and 3, and now we got the fucking 5 and 4. So that's pretty cool. The King of Coins is skillful and enterprising. Besides his own ventures, he is happy to support other people's endeavors, sharing his wealth, but also his expertise. So again, we talking about perspectives. We're talking about knowledge and opportunities. But even with this, it's like, you're more likely. I'll say it like this. So somebody said this the other day. And it's like, you want to be a millionaire. Fuck the $1 million. Focus on helping 1 million people, and the $1 million will follow. You understand? Like, help people, the money will come. The more people you help, the more money comes. And that's from a business aspect as well as a metaphysical aspect. Because we talk about spirituality radio, metaphysically, when you're putting out that energy and that vibration and you helping people, you're going to get your shit back 3-fold, 4-fold. Furthermore, the more that you're helping other people, the more you're on your path, the more you're in alignment. You understand? So, boom. That's another way. Then metaphysically too, it's like you're sharing your knowledge and your gems and helping shift these paradigms like we talked about earlier. Those that were chosen, the Lemurians that they talked about. So simple things where you think like maybe you're not even helping anybody. But for instance, there's 3 people on here and I talked about, or right now there is, and I had talked about, well, there were, dang, I threw myself off with that. Oh yeah, right. I talked about the 10 chakras, the 12 chakras, the 72, the 192, right? So it's like there's some people that did not know about the earth chakra until earlier today when I said it. So in that instance, that can help them in their path. That's a great chakra to help you on your path, especially when you're talking about getting grounded and getting rooted back into earth and connecting with the skies at the, simultaneously. So now those 3 people might go tell their best friend or their cousin or their coworker, their auntie, their whoever. So now those people had the information. So even though you think you're just having a basic conversation or not really saying much, you could really change the entire trajectory of somebody's journey right now. I don't want to say change the trajectory of their path, but definitely the journey that they're going through right now. So, boom. All right. World card and judgment. That's what we going out on. It's a real one of y'all sticking around for all of this. So I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Other people are too damn impatient, but that's okay. They came for the message that they needed to hear, and then they left. But the more consistent I get, the more people will be helped live. Now, the world card. This is number 21. This deck looks like so this is the last card of the major arcana, which means that this deck probably starts on number 0 for the Fool. Let me see. Yeah, it does. So, boom. This is the last card of the deck, or the major arcana. Let's see. World card. The world card signifies the integration of elements, the coming together of parts to form a whole. This card shows a galactic nebula. The stars coalesce to form the traditionally depicted shape of the yoni. Yo, somebody was just talking about that word like 3 days ago. So, especially for the women out there, divine feminine. Well, I mean, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm just saying, for women out there, that might be something important right now to look into. Back to the point. But we were talking about birthing, right? Just now. So you talk about the wombiverse. So yoni and all of that ties into all of that. So, creation and rebirth. Or maybe not rebirth, but actually taking action and just birthing. Yeah, like she talked about, she used her daughter as the model in that other card, in this card. And that was intentional. That's her offspring. That's something she birthed. That's something she brought into creation. Or maybe he. Hold on. Who wrote this? Zero. All right, so maybe he helped to bring into creation, though. You know what I mean? Um, we'll get back to that, though. We'll do a summary at the end. So, anyways, the world card signifies that. Um, right. So, the stars coalesce to form the traditionally depicted shape of the yoni, which, along with a golden earthly spear, serendipitously depicts an eye when the card is viewed on its side. Oh shit. What? Oh, that's dope, bro. Hold on, man. Y'all ain't see that. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't tell me that. Hold up. Y'all see that, right? Look on the screen. Hold on. Let me change this damn thing. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Damn, my autofocus has been off this whole time. Apologies, people. Oh shit. How embarrassing. Whatever. I don't edit shit. But y'all see that, right? That's badass. Come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't seen nobody ever do that in no damn tarot deck. You go from the, you know, that's pretty badass, bro. That's a cool tattoo too. He's stealing my ideas, people. Anyways. All right, let's get back to this. Right. So it's depicted along with a golden earthly spear, serendipitously depicts an eye when the card is viewed on its side. The four evangelist figures, lion, bull, cherub, and eagle, depicted in each corner, correspond to the four fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Very, very powerful energy. All of those. All of those. You know, you should definitely look into the Aquarian energy. But especially, you know, people keep talking about Age of Aquarius. They've been singing that song since the 60s. But, you know, now people are saying, oh, it's finally here type shit. So, you talking about, or coming soon, Age of Aquarius, you talking about knowledge, enlightenment, wisdom. That popped up in our fucking reading so far. You know, Scorpio, things are shrouded in mystery. I told you earlier, the best knowledge is hidden. All right. Taurus, the bull, charging after and staying focused, staying locked on. I'm a Taurus, so I've gone on my sun sign. I mean, Leo's my moon sign. Taurus, I locked in. I was watching like these videos of bulls gouging people. I was curious about it. I was just wondering, like, you know, and they have the running with the bulls every year, or I don't know, because of COVID and all that, but you know what I mean. Spain, that's a part of their culture. But it was so interesting to me. Well, first off, bulls don't just charge to red. Everybody thinks you put red in front of bull, that's why. No, it's when you violate his space. When you come up too close. When you're not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But more, you coming into his territory. But beyond that, it was interesting to see that the guy or the whoever that jumped over the barricade to fuck with the bull, how he could run and dip and dodge and go this way and go that way and literally jump over these walls and these barriers, jump on top of cars, all kind of shit to get away from the bull. And the bull did not care. He was going to get his man. So even though there were people, 30, 50, 60 other people around, more than that, it was hundreds of people out there. But I'm saying, like, in the direct path of that man running away from the bull, it didn't matter that there was a sea of people. It didn't matter that they were trying to slow the bull down. It didn't matter shit. The only thing what mattered was what he wanted. Locked on. You understand? Take action. See the shit that you want very clearly in this mind's eye. Stop focusing on the past and what happened, what didn't happen. That doesn't mean it can't happen now. Obviously, you keep thinking about it. It's on your path. It's meant for you. Now, maybe the way that you went about it wasn't meant for you, you know what I'm saying? Or there's different things that you could tweak in order to, you know, better flow and get on that path. The one that you're supposed to be walking and supposed to be in alignment with, you know, compared to the shit that you just do to distract yourself or to get a quick buck or whatever it is. But get very fucking clear in this mind's eye of who you are now. And go after it like that bull in a crowd, in a sea of people. And then, of course, lion energy. You're talking about the sun. You're talking about being boisterous. You're talking about shining and coming into your power. Shining light like this. You see, that's very hell yeah. And believe that you're the best damn thing that ever exists. Because why wouldn't you be? You understand? Some of y'all got some low self-esteem. Still. That's old shit. You are very well equipped. You have all the tools that you need right now in this moment. And any clarity that you do not have, sit down with yourself with a notebook or a voice memo. Ask your guides for help. Tell them, yo, I need to know fucking direct. Like, what is it you want me to do? Show it to me. Guarantee you a YouTube video or a TV show or a book or a conversation will come into your life. The minute you fucking ask that question, you will see it. I've had it happen to me literally 23 minutes after I fucking asked the question. You see what I'm saying? So, the point is, it's not about your why you want to do the things. It's what can you do to get it done? What can you do? And if you don't know what it is that you can do, then start researching, start asking questions. Just bare minimum, whatever this thing is that was planted into your head, type it into a search box on YouTube or Google. And don't just read the 2 first paragraphs on Google. Go to like page 16 of Google. You know what I'm saying? Search for a book on Amazon. Do what you got to do. But anyways, we turn right back. We turn right to the Judgment card, which is our last card of the evening. All right. Number 20. Number 2. What I told you earlier. The number 2 is popping up. So, boom. 2 plus 0. We got our 2. This shit is lit. All right. High time spirituality, intuition. Now, let's get it. Yeah, judgment. In depicting the final days of judgment, this card suggests an opportunity. There go that word again. This card suggests an opportunity to make amends for mistakes made in the past and make a fresh start. I'm about to fucking throw this book. What did we just say, bruh? Come on, man. Give me my credit. Go back. It ain't even about my credit. Now, this is a spirit channeling through me. But come on, man. You got to admit, that's pretty smooth, right? It's everything we've been talking about. We started talking about brand new paradigms. We done did all of that. Let's get it now. Okay. I get excited with this shit, man. You got to. Shouts out. Confirmation over there in the corner. Now. The card suggests an opportunity to make amends for mistakes made in the past and make a fresh start. This judgment card follows reasonably close to the traditional RWS imagery. That's the second time the acronym popped up. That's the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. That's like the original tarot, if you will. I mean, maybe not the original, because the original came from Italy in like the 1800s or Renaissance or something. But whatever. Like the most popular, like, I guess, beginner starter deck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't own it. My first deck was actually... Oh, they said don't show that. But whatever. It was like an Egyptian Brotherhood type of shit. Back to the point. An angel's trumpet calls the dead on the day of reckoning. The flowing movement of the flag of St. George visually echoes the motion of the silhouetted figures rising from and passing through the cemetery gates. The cemetery gates. This is the card. If I can get it to whatever, I'll just put it so y'all can see. Y'all see it, right? Cool. While the flag is a symbol of crusaders, the doves embolize the peace that comes from reconciliation and redemption. Yeah. You don't have stress, you have tension, you don't have the fucking... I was talking to somebody about all of this earlier, man. But you can't truly be at peace. And your vibration is like tearing each other apart. Cognitive dissonance in psychology. It's either the attitude or the behavior has to change. It's one or the other. Or you gonna keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting, going around and around and around. You know, spirit is obviously giving you the fucking message. So why you want to keep ignoring it or feeling like you can't do the things that are put into your brain? Like, they're put there for a fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying go do harmful things to people if that's what's popping in your mind. You know, that might be an indication that there is a deeper hurt there that maybe you need to analyze. But the point is that, man, that old shit is really tearing you apart. It really is. Like, you can't shine your light and be in your new who you are now and all the work you've done. Why'd you do all this work? Just to keep thinking like your old self, or like I said earlier, my fat self, like my fat brain. Where I feel like shame to eat a cookie in public, or I feel like, oh, how do I look in this shirt type shit? You know what I'm saying? Why should I have to worry about that when I see the fucking results? I could look at pictures, I could look at old YouTube videos or whatever. So it's like, maybe it's not weight for you or whatever, but the principle of what we're talking about still applies. I'm gonna turn down this light so y'all can see the cars a little bit better. Hopefully. Yeah. Less glare. But you see, this one wasn't even glare. That really is how the card is. It's just bright like that. But yeah. We ended on that note, yo. Right here, you can see the card. I gotta get used to this little other camera, man. Blow your trumpet, man. It's time. 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 It is time. And this was our maybe card, was the Three of Swords. But I feel like we don't need to read that. But now that I pulled it out, I am a little bit curious about it. So we gonna see what's up. You know, somebody had tried to monopolize that word before. Which is crazy as fuck. Because people use that in different contexts all the time. Curious. Alright. This is the last card for real. Three of Swords. The pierced heart in the traditional RWS Three of Swords may work in a strictly symbolic way, but more by recognition and learned association than by portraying an actual emotion. The pose of the figure I have used is based on a Victorian statue called the Grieving Angel, which has often been used as a cemetery tombstone, as a cemetery tomb headstone. I feel that this pose poignantly portrays the essence of the card's meaning, namely loss, pain, and heartache. Boom. So that's the maybe in a sense of, I guess, who's interpreting it. But no, I mean, when it comes to what we're talking about, you know, there's probably been a lot of loss. There's loss here. We talked about reconciliation. You can't reconcile if there's no fucking loss, right? So we talking about reconciliation. We talked about redemption, shaking up old paradigms, you know, coming into new perspectives, higher awakenings, allowing yourself to collaborate and cooperate with other people, creativity, balance and harmony. We talked and change. We talked about all that today in an hour and 2 minutes. An hour, 4 minutes, and 2 seconds. And yeah. So all you see all this turmoil right here. Look how beautiful this card is. Or matter of fact, our last card. Fucking Judgment Day is fucking beautiful. And then this one is all like stressed out and like, oh my God. And the world is like, and I can't move forward shit. But like, how you can get here if you want to hold on to this energy here? The two can't coexist, man. They don't. Look, they in the same spread, but even this is a major arcana. This is minor. So this is the minor thing holding you back from your fucking major accomplishments. Your major path. This is your path. This is what's holding you from your path. You see that? Boom. You don't believe me? Go look up the difference between the major and minor arcana. So, yeah, baby. We back up in this piece. Feels a little weird. Feels a little weird, but it's okay. Because what did I say in the beginning of all this? Success means you have to be uncomfortable. I mean, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable with discomfort. Someone said earlier today, I think it was in a show. See, that's what I'm saying. Even shows have messages. You know, happiness takes courage. Happiness takes courage. You can't wallow around and stay in that old ass energy, being sad, sad and sorry for yourself, blaming everybody else. As this person did this person did that, this person. It's always everybody else, right? Fuck that. Creative accountability. Didn't that pop up in this reading? If not, it might have been right before when I did the reading right before. And this card keeps wanting to be seen, even though this. So I'm going to put the one that we actually pulled, which y'all see that right here. Actually, I do it like this. Boom. Okay. And then we're going to, this is the one. Boom. Oh, that's why it kept popping up and didn't pop up until now. I got you. Look. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Didn't we just say the bull? I told you I'm a Taurus, right? Venus. All about beauty, sensuality, pleasures of life, baby. So, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. Ooh, that's a good way to put that. Make love to life. You know what I'm saying? Make love to yourself. Honestly. That's another conversation for another day. We're not getting PG-13 today. But the point is, it takes courage to be happy. Look at this. How blissful this looks. But you got to make the choices to have the daily, the daily habits to get you there. Hold on. This shit don't want to focus now. He want to act up. Stop acting up. But honestly, how beautiful this all could be. But you're letting old shit define who you are now. Man, it don't want to focus, but I'll put it up here so y'all can see. It's a beautiful card. Let me see if I can zoom in then. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Since things want to act up. I'll put this deck away because we're not using it right now. Put you front and center. And I'm going to read this to y'all. And then I'm going to get off of here. Because I'm supposed to be looking out for a text message. And I'm sure this person waiting on me and shit. But whatever. I got to do spirit's work. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. And her little boo thing out here swimming in the water. Beautiful black man, black woman. You know what I'm saying? Lemurian shit. Even though this is the Star Seed Oracle, the two of them seem to be coming together a lot today. All right. Surrender to the sweetness. Sweetness. Look, I immediately saw it. 112. 112. Man. Yeah. Spirit got jokes. Number 12, baby. I still remember you. All right. Number 4 is about practicality. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Or 11 and 2, however you want to see it. We got number 2 again. All right. Master number 11. So let's get this. Surrender to the sweetness. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. To let the ever-abundant feminine to take over. What I told y'all. Divine masculine, divine feminine. I said earlier. Go back and rewind. All right. To taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. To let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder. To get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer, and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians, there go the ancients again, ancestors, baby. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. By the way, the moon doesn't produce light, it reflects light. So it reflects back the sun. So we were talking about the Leo card earlier. Yeah, I don't know. There's a little tidbit for y'all. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out. To reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. Fuck, I was just talking about that yesterday. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. So before this reading started, the card has said, real quick, I'm going to tell you, the card has said, I don't know, sorry, I got distracted. Before this reading started, there was something that came out that talked about gratitude and how your current reality was a product of your previous thoughts. Your current reality is a product of your previous thoughts. Your current situation stems from what you once manifested. Now you're in this in-between place of your vibration rising higher and you wanting more. But don't forget to be grateful for all the great things you have in your life now. Because the only way to get your new abundance and prosperity is to be appreciative and grateful for all the good things in your life, even if it might seem like you don't have any right now. Okay? Hi, RK. I hope you're still here. I'm just now seeing this. Add to broadcast. Why not? I can't see the rest of this shit right now. But anyways, yeah, you know, back to the point. Oh, right. Have gratitude for what you have now and all the good things. Try to list out at least 3 or 6 or maybe 10 good things. If you can't list 10 good things in your life, this is when we need to start changing these perspectives. All right? You manifested wherever you're at right now. Even if it seems like it's the end of the world, if you did that before and you manifested your reality and you were up before, which means like for you to be down, it means you were up at one point, you could fucking get back up. You can get back to manifesting and getting back in alignment and vibration. You got that within you. You already got yourself this far. Who else got you this far? You got you this far. Using your resources, even if you needed other people's money or whatever it was. So back to the point now. All right. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? Just even a little bit. And that shit, I've been preaching that. I took the last 2 months off. Not just from YouTube, I mean from life. Because I was walking around like, what the fuck? That's not the life I want. And I paused everything. Everything. You understand? And like me not running, and putting myself into a state of exhaustion in the name of work or being busy or productivity, which there's a difference between being busy and being productive, which is another topic we could talk about. But the point is, there's this whole ideology we talked about earlier in these cards about Western mentality. The Western ideology is that you have to like go. Divine masculine energy all the time. Divine feminine energy creates, but also flows, receives. You keep asking for the answers, but then don't sit still long enough to receive them. You keep praying about shit, trying to manifest shit, but you don't sit still enough to get to the answers that you're asking spirit, your guides, your ancestors, the universe, source, God, Ra, whoever it is that you answer to. So whatever your term is, you keep asking, but then you keep running, either from the answers you're getting or running so much that you're not in alignment and in tune enough to get the damn answers. For some of you, this video is a first step. But furthermore, sitting and meditating and doing things that get you in a meditative state, as we spoke about earlier, you see how all of this is coming back full circle now. So, yes, a little tough love, a lot of intuition, some numerology, some astrology, some all of that. All right. If this video helped you out, share it and help somebody else out. Honestly, you know. And yeah, definitely come back. I learned on YouTube you're not supposed to say when you're ending a video, but I don't like to just leave shit open-ended all the time. So I will, though. I will see y'all later. Thank you, RK, for coming through and leaving a comment. Appreciate everybody for being here today. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I hope it's soon. I really, really do.